Okay, everybody, welcome back. Game one was kind of long, I guess, but we got to see the Golden Tempest Armada, as Sam called it, which is always fun. I mean, Protoss Air is pretty good. So we have another Protoss versus Protoss game two. Sam versus TZ on Belshir Vestige. In the bottom right corner, our blue Protoss, Ramrod Dildo Carter's Toggle, played by Sam Slutsky. And in the top left, top left corner, our yellow Protoss, Ramrod Dildo Carter's T Zilla. The man calling Sam a shithead with a smiley face is TZ. Okay, so we got some trig going on here. The science and the math, which I guess is cool for all the RPI people who are going to be watching. Anyway, so I looked back at both these players' match histories briefly before the game, and both players have actually been playing ladder, which is nice, because some of our Fiji Star League participants don't play any ladder at all, and that makes me kind of sad, because that's a big part of the game. A lot of players don't like to play ladder because it's like, I mean, you win 50% of your games, right? So that means that you lose 50% of your games, and a lot of players don't like losing, but the players who, statistically, the players who have played the best in Fiji Star League, statistically, the players who play best in Fiji Star League do play ladder. So I don't have a prepared build like that. If that was a prepared build, then I'm interested to see what's going to happen this time. Okay, so TZ immediately hides a probe on the side of the map over here. Without even scouting Sam's base, he's just going to kind of look over here. And Sam, as he so kindly messaged me, just sent his probe across the map to go and look in TZ's base to have a look around, where we have a fast 2 gas from TZ and what looks like a fast 2 gas from Sam. But this, I don't know. I'm thinking something funny is going on. Maybe a proxy oracle or something, because look at how close this is by air to Sam's main base. I don't know if that's like too advanced for the level of play we're going to see here, but I would love to see some kind of cheese mixed in, right? TZ has to know that his odds of winning a longer game are much worse against Sam than they are in a short game. And oh man, look at this. Fast 2 gas, almost no probes on minerals. Let's see if Sam figures it out. Maybe he's not looking. I'm not sure. Let's see if he's looking. He's not looking. His probe is just kind of patrolling, doing his thing. Oh yeah, he is looking. So we'll see. Hi. Hi. Hello. Okay. TZ with a zealot. Okay, so maybe it's not. I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's... What's going on? Oh, there's a pylon here. Is it going to be Stargate? Oh, it's a Twilight Council. Okay. So, basically, what's going on here is that TZ he knows that Sam has a probe in his base, right? And Dark Templar, which has to be what he's going for, they're cloaked units, and they're not necessarily as good. They're not really good at all if they're not a surprise at this point in the game. So what he's doing is, he knows that he can't kill this probe just yet, although he might get it. So he's going to build the Twilight Council and the Dark Shrine over here, somewhere where Sam is not likely to scout, and Sam, feeling confident, has already put down a Nexus. So we'll see. He's going to need a Robo or a Stargate or something pretty fast to hold off DTs. And there it is, the Dark Shrine immediately from TZ. So I like this. I like this. I like him saying that, you know what, I'm going to need a little something special to deal with Sam, because my straight-up game last time didn't go quite the way I planned. So I like it. I really like it. And we have no Robo or Stargate. We have no detection in sight for Sam. As Protoss, there are 3 ways you can get detection. You can get it from a Forge, from Static Defense or Photon Cannons, from a Stargate, from Oracles, with the soft detection I mentioned earlier, and obviously from a Robotics for Observers. But instead, Sam has chosen the other tech path, the one that's not listed. Oh, there's the Robo. Okay, but he chose Twilight Council first. But this Robo's not going to be done in time. If TZ warps in his DTs immediately, if he warps them in like here, and runs them into Sam's base, then I think Sam actually is going to be in a world of trouble. It depends on how much money TZ saves up. Like, these gateways are going to finish? Oh no, they're not quite going to be done in time. I don't know. So I guess this probe is supposed to go see if TZ has an expansion. I'm not sure. He's sending 2 probes. Is he misrallied? No, he's not misrallied. I guess he's just double scouting. I'm not sure. Okay, so where are the DTs? The Dark Shard's done, man. You gotta warp in. The robo's gonna be... Okay, there's one. Is he gonna send it? Alright, the robo's done. What do we see? Is it gonna be an observer, an immortal, or nothing? Because if it's an observer, and it stays at home, then Sam is in great shape. Alright, so it's an observer. Where's it rallied? Okay, it's rallied cross-map, though. So there should be no observer. I don't know how this is gonna time out. I think... Uh-oh. I think Sam is about to just get lucky here. These DTs are great. But, oh, Sam even, like, let's look at his vision. You see that shimmer? He knows that there are DTs, and he's making extra observers. And I think he's gonna be okay. He's losing probes, for sure. But behind it, what's happening? He's not gonna get the Nexus. Alright, run away. Run away with the DTs. Okay, sweet. So TZ only lost 1 DT and he forced off a lot of mine time, so that's good for him. But what's his follow-up? He's staying 1 base. He's making units. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. I think he really had an opportunity to do damage. Maybe if he had a closer proxy pylon over here. But I think he's just he's lost his advantage a little bit. A lot. Sam stabilized, right? Sam is the one with the 2nd base, the better production, the better upgrades, and I think more probes. But yeah, he still has more probes even after that. He also knows for a fact that TZ doesn't have an expansion because he's got these proxy pawns over here spotting and a probe in a 3rd spot. So I mean, he's gonna know. And TZ getting an observer of his own. I don't know. I think that could have gone really well for TZ. I think it could have. Stop. What's going on? Oh, he killed the pylon. Okay, so I guess TZ is gonna just play the macro game instead of all-inning. I don't know. I would all-in. I like all-inning. Let's have a look at the army supply. TZ. Oh, Sam is ahead. No, TZ's ahead. TZ has more than double the army supply of Sam. So I think he really could have done some good damage if he attacked right now. But I mean, it looks like that's not gonna happen. TZ doesn't look very comfortable attacking until he gets like, I don't know, 100 something supply. We'll see. But I like this. I like the proxy Twilight Council on Dark Frame. And there's a probe over here, right? So, yeah, there's a proxy pylon going down. The question is he going to use it to attack? I mean, I hope so, but looks like we might not see it. And this DT is playing with fire, man. There's stalkers and an observer here. They're just ready to snipe more DTs. Alright, so let's see what Sam's plan is. He has... Oh, you know what I think happened? I think Sam went to get double upgrades, and I think he made them both on the same forge. Because he had this double forge time really early. I saw it in the production tab. That's always annoying. So basically what, you queued both upgrades up on the same forge instead of getting them in parallel. 333 Blink Starters. There you have it, folks. Sam's going for Blink. Although I think he's going to need a 3rd forge if he wants 333. We'll see. We will see. We got a proxy pylon. Man, we got proxy pylons everywhere. We got a proxy pylon here. We got a proxy pylon here. One over here. Oh, but Sam's going to see it. He must have... I don't know. He just kind of went over here. So he gets the probe and he's going to get the proxy pylon. And the DT. He even avoids the extra DT spec with that. That's so nice micro. So I think TZ doesn't have any upgrades of any kind, and he doesn't even have a forge. So pretty soon, this is gonna... I mean, 1 upgrade difference in PvP is not a huge deal, but more than that, and fights are just gonna not go your way. And I think the next engagement, we're gonna see an example of that. Even though TZ has a pretty good army composition against Blink Stalkers, I mean, quantity over quality, I think. And indeed, 7 gateways going down for Sam. So he's just going to power up Blink Stalkers. And probably win the game, I'm not sure. I mean, the supplies are still pretty close. And the army supply is exactly even, but Sam's production is just going to be so much better than TZ's that I'm not sure. I mean, Immortals are worth their weight in gold against Stalkers, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know. For what it's worth, Sam doesn't have like a full 3 base economy. He just only started his 3rd, so he actually has more production than he can afford. But I think he's just going to chip away at TZ here. I mean, he's just going to... He pops the Planetary Nexus, and I think that's going to force him back, and that's good. That's going to buy him some time. But really all buying time does for him is buy Sam time to let his upgrades finish, so I don't know. And Sam is just doing the right thing when you have Blink Stalkers. He's just poking the front. You kind of pick off what units you can, and then you blink to safety if you have to. So he's staying outside of the range of this Planetary Nexus, and just picking off what units he can. Yep, and you just blink away when things aren't going your way. So STZ, yeah, he's seen the proxy pylons, actually both of them. Although I don't know if he's looking. And yeah, Zealot Charge is very good against Blink. Also, Archons and Immortals, both good against Blink Stalkers. But, I don't know, I think Sam's just going to have too much. He's seen this 3rd base and he's going for it, and I don't think TZ's army's out of position. He's going to... No way does he defend this. Nope, there are the Charge Zealots. But let's see, Sam's got 2-2 already against TZ's 0-0. And he's just gonna focus the base and blink away, I think. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna fight. I don't think he has to fight. A 5 DT Warpin from TZ, where is that? Where was that? Was it here? Did I miss it? I think I just missed it. So TZ's like really hoping that Sam just like doesn't have detection in the battle or something, because I don't know. That's the only way I think he wins the fight. Well, I mean, actually, as it is now, a good fight and TZ could still win the game. The supplies are pretty close, and TZ has the better army composition, especially if he morphs these into Archons. But Sam has the more like flexible army, and the better upgrades, and probably the better control. So we'll see. I mean, I think the staging point's going to be here. Sam's going to be trying to bait TZ down the ramp. TZ's only going to want to fight from the top of the ramp. We'll see. Let's take a look at the units lost, actually. They might be. So it's pretty even. TZ's actually a little bit behind, but usually you're behind in units lost when you're playing against someone who's going Blink, just because they have more opportunities to save their army than you do. Oh, and there go all the Archons. Okay, so I think that's a good choice by TZ. Charge Zealots and Archons is good against Blink Stalkers, but what you also need is map vision, because they're faster than you are, so you need to be able to know where they are, or they'll just show up at random places and make your rain on your parade. So Sam's already started his 3-3, he's got his 3rd base running, and TZ has still 0-0, I believe. 0-0 with no upgrades on the way, although he did get a Forge. And yeah, 3-3 against 0-0, I mean, that's a bit of a no-brainer. Despite, I mean, army compositions aside, 3-3 anything beats 0-0 anything, pretty much. So where's the fight gonna happen? So TZ knows that these Stalkers are here. And is he gonna go for a fight? I don't know. I don't know. Both players actually transitioning into Colossus, looks like. At least the Robo Bay. Sam might be using it for, like, weird stuff, I'm not sure. Maybe Warp Prism Speed or something. But... And there's +1 for TZ, so he's slowly going to bridge the gap in upgrades, but it will indeed be slow. Where's TZ warping in? So TZ has lots of gateways, and he has Zealots in charge, so I mean, I guess Sam could throw it. It's possible. I think he should be way more ahead in supply than he really is, but he's just going to get this base and blink away, and that might just be the end of it. Yeah, so he's like, hey, you know, now you're on 2 bases, I'm on 3. I don't have to attack into you, you have to come to me. So he's just running backwards across the map. And, you know, picking off what he can, saving most of the Stalkers with Blink, which is nice. And, I mean, it's also nice when you can warp in 10 Stalkers at a time. That's pretty nice. We'll see. So TZ again is going to try and rebuild this third nexus. Sam has an eye out over here. He knows that there's no base here. We'll see. Oh, did the observer? Is the observer gone with this army? There's no observer with this army. Oh man, if TZ has enough DTs mixed, he has no DTs mixing right now. But if you were to mix in some DTs, he could do some pretty good damage. And double Stargate. Okay, that's also Void Rays are also good against against Blink Stalkers. The only thing is that there's an observer right on top of these targets. So if Sam's looking, he's gonna know. And it looks like he is looking because he's transitioning into Storm, which is good against Void Rays. Who did he see? Oh, he hasn't seen these. And indeed, we have Warp Prism Speed coming out from... Oh, just kidding. We have Observer Speed coming out from Sam. And Colossus Range coming out from TZ. I don't know. Oh man, I'm missing the fight. I'm very sorry. So, TZ has the better army composition, Sam has more army, and a really good arc, and Blink Micro and stuff. And this is kind of going as we expected, but, I mean, nice micro from Sam. Let's look at the 8PM. He crossed over 100 there. It's good stuff. TZ crosses over 100 too. So both players playing really fast for our Fiji Star League. But in the end, the 3-3 Blink Stalkers against the, at the time, 0-1 army of TZ. Blink Stalkers win, and I think TZ's feeling the pressure now. I mean, what does he have left? He's stuck on 2 bases against his opponent, who's on 4. Well, 5, but 3 mining. So he decides to go carriers, which is like, I guess you can go carriers. I mean, why not? What do you have to lose at this point, right? Oh, Sam just blinking into the main base, and he's not even gonna give him a chance to give TZ a chance to breathe. He's just gonna go right for the gut, and I think he's gonna get it. Oh, here we go. You are no fun. Smiley face. Good game. Good game is called. Congratulations to Sam Slesky, Ramrod Dildo Carter's Toggle, and I think Sam is still. He took first place last week in the standings, so I think he will retain his first place spot. So, again, congratulations to him.